ETL's background is in best practice, it's in equipment, it's in making fluid last longer, perform better, reduce waste, reduce consumption of new product. And that focus hasn't shifted. Yes, we now sell metalworking fluids as part of the overall package, but we still come first from that position of make the fluid last longer, make it work better. And that means that we don't chase barrel sales. In fact, quite the opposite. We're there trying to reduce the consumption of our metalworking fluid in our customer workshops.
Well, we like that it's got a big turret, it's got loads of machine capacity, it's got probing, it's got everything we need for the particular jobs that we're doing.
And why is probing so important to you?
We have to measure everything that we do, every single part has to have its accuracy report, just to move it on to its next operation.
Yeah, this machine, I mean, you're right, we're seeing a lot of them, and it's not just here. This is their first Matsuura machine, and they've got a lot of other brands in the machine shop. But I think the reason, from talking to the guys here, is down to the automation. You see what you've got to your right there is a 10 pallet station, which enables them to run this machine unmanned. Not just unmanned during the day, but unmanned most importantly overnight as well.
We went to Mill CNC for the machine, with good history of Mill CNC, and we went to Lang for the work holding. It was quite an easy decision really for ourselves. Normally you'd go through various suppliers looking around, but Lang was really the ones to go to. We've been looking on the MTD CNC yourselves, looking at that. Obviously that helps, a bit of insight from other customers that have used the system in the past.
Now this is a UCAM tilt and turn 2-axis table which can be retrofitted to any machining centre. So if you've got a 3-axis machine like the Quasar that we had there, and you want to reduce the intervention, you want to reduce the cycle time of machining a part like this and the handling, then this tilt turn table will mean that you can do this component far quicker. Now this table would normally retail at around about 30k. The special offer from Hi4 at the moment is £15,000 for this unit.
So it was pretty much a decision with myself and the chairman that we've got to move forward, we've got an opportunity now, let's invest. Point one was we need to invest in the resource, make sure we've got the right resource and we've got the right machinery.
We signed up with Kitamura about a year and a half ago. That was after many months of negotiations and discussions about the UK market. For a long time we've been looking for a premium brand that we could use in the UK for machining centres that would suit customers for the automation and the accuracy requirements that everybody seems to need these days. I think the machine philosophy goes right back to actually Mr. Kitamura's idea that the machine should be hand-built. They're using boxway construction, which is actually, they call it true geometry, where they hand scrape the machine to absolute accuracy, right?
We use it for, like I said, moving machines, because every machine that needs to be moved has to have a complete clean down and the tanks need to be drained. But as recently we've also been doing some coolant trials. So any coolant trial that needs to be done, we have to drain the machine, make it a complete clean down, put the new coolant in and then monitor things from there.
So here at SMW Autoblock Telbrook, we already make a very, very good range of hydraulic steadies, but the manual steadies that we make here will cover all the areas that the hydraulic steadies won't actually get to. So for instance, there's a small steady behind me, the range of 50mm up to 300mm allows a large range to go inside a small machine.
So basically, Tebis does a feature recognition process. We're able to then assign an NC set to the individual feature. Now, where most softwares are quite rigid in the feature recognition area, Tebis works within ranges. We use variables and conditional statements that allow us to produce these NC sets to cover whole ranges of features.
Well, the way it works is that you have these attachments, and obviously, usually when you've got a fixture or anything like that, you've got to actually take the vice off, but with this, it's amazing because all you're going to need to do is take the attachments off, put these new fixture attachments on, put the fixture plate in, probe it, and it's ready to go.
So Howard is from NCMT and he is going to give us the specification on the Genos L300 MYW. So go ahead, Howard.
Okay, so this machine has a 10-inch chuck, on the main spindle, you've got a 6-inch chuck on the sub spindle, you've got milling, Y-axis on the turret, 12 stations, all 12 stations can be driven tools as well. You've got solid cast iron bed construction with bedded and scraped slideways. As with the Genus vertical range, they've got scraped slideways, hand-built machine.